Hello everybody, I'm over here today. I've changed my camera just so you can sort of see what to go on my screen. So yeah, this is just like a sort of progress vlog, I suppose, because usually I do Warzone content. Just started to do Fortnite, just got into Fortnite UEFN, which is the Unreal Engine for Fortnite. But what it made me do was really get into Unreal Engine. So this is what I've built in Unreal, and I've kind of manipulated a lot of things. Like, I'm an absolute novice, yeah, so I need to say that to start with. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I have changed quite a lot and I have learned quite a lot. So if we just play my game, this is what I've made so far. It's very basic, but I know how to like add things in. So it just looks like this, just for test purposes, I suppose. But so I'm running forward. Look how fast I've made the character. I've changed sort of like velocity and brake. What's it called?
What does that mean?
It means you were higher than twice the legal limit.
Twice the legal minute?
I've changed a few things. But yeah, really, like, this isn't like a tutorial or anything. Like I say, it's just a sort of progress video. So I'm just manipulating a load of stuff. Jumping on this box. See how I made it so you can run up them stairs without jumping, but you have to jump onto that box. Look. So if you go forward and not jump, go straight up the stairs. But if I go to this box, can't do it. He has to jump. Because let's exit the game. So if we go to my first person character, which is the actual player, you can see if we click on character movement on this left, this is all the quality, the values of his movement. So his max walk speed, which is the speed I'm going, is 2,100 centimeters a second. The max step height, this is what I was just trying to explain. The max step height is 50 centimeters. So that means that I can step onto something that's 50 centimeters high without jumping. Anything over that, you'll have to jump. So if we go back to the map, so if we look at these steps, I'm still getting used to the controls. Like I say, I'm still an absolute novice. I'm not like really good at mouse movement for like games and stuff. So, you know, if you're a mouse player, keyboard and mouse player, you might find that this Unreal's quite easy to use. But yeah, so, okay, so my max step height was 50 centimeters, which means I can step over something that's 50 centimeters without having to jump. So you see this step, if you look down here in the right hand side, it's 40 centimeters. That one's 80. That one's 120. That one's 160. So that means it will just step over that, step over that, step over that without having to jump. But then if we go over to this one, see, I'm still having to look at my keys on that. Like, I'm really not used to it. The one that you can't jump onto, I've made that 75. So it's 25 centimeters higher than the jump. So yeah, yeah, really, like I say, this is just a little progress video, just keep you updated. There won't be like loads of gameplay stuff on my channel at the moment. Warzone Season 3 comes out soon, and I've changed a load of stuff, so I will definitely be playing that a lot. There might be a couple more Fortnite videos, but when Warzone Season 3 comes out, I'll be playing Warzone. I'll be uploading Warzone videos quite a lot. But at this present moment, I'm spending a lot of time on this Unreal and some time on Blender. So yeah, which Blender is the program to actually make these assets. So you could make your own ramp that looks better than that, or make some steps that look like stony or like sort of Greek style or whatever. You can, you know, it's just pretty much wherever your imagination decides to go. So this is just a blank map that I've added just cubes and stuff to. And a lot of these cubes that I'm adding at the moment are for measurements. So what I am trying to do is, so you see each of these little squares are 1 by 1, I think. Yeah, 100 centimeters by 100 centimeters. These squares are. So that means that that wall is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 centimeters away from that box. So let's move that box that way a little bit. I want to make it so it's what you call it. What's the word? Parallel. That's on that one. Yeah. So see now, like how I've added that box right by that ramp. So when we start the game, let's start the game. When I run directly on that ramp, that box should be next. So because it's 9 centimeters away, I can work out what sort of jump I want to do. I mean, work out my jump mechanics based on like the way that your map is going to look. So the dimensions of your map, you also plan your movement mechanics to the dimensions of the map, so it's not all clunky. So see, like this is clunky, like so the speed that this character's going, you probably wouldn't have this much stuff in the way. There'd probably be quite a lot of open space because of the speed. So there's a lot to consider when you're making a game. A lot. I'm saying that as if like I'm a professional game developer. I'm not. This is like first few days, but I've already got a vision for the sort of game I want to make. I am just gonna rip Call of Duty off pretty much, but no, only joking. I shouldn't have said that, because imagine if I make a game and they use that in court and I become really successful with it and they use it in court. No, I'm just gonna make a first person shooter with really fast movement. So yeah, and I'm sure there'd be game developers that go like that this speed of movement isn't plausible because of like frame rate and server issues and stuff. I'm sure that might be an issue, the speed, because I really like this speed. But and also, like I said, so say for example you play as this fast, right, and he's moving around this fast, you are going to want quite a bit of open space, but then the open space causes complexities in the map design, so everything's like a knock-on effect. So your walking speed has to line up with the map design, your bullet velocity, a lot of different things. But I'm really enjoying doing it, so I don't mind them challenges. So yeah, this was just a sort of progress video for pick up the gun. So the gun was shooting pink balls to start with, but I've changed it to like little tiny bullet type things. And the gun was white, I think, to start with, changed it to green. But like when I start building my stuff in Blender and building 3D objects, I can make my own gun. I can make my own hands and character and make my own map looking stuff and put my own clouds in or whatever, you know, really like manipulate it, but have it sort of like as a first person shooter. But yeah, that's about it. I'm in no position to do tutorials or anything like that at the moment. I could probably do really basic stuff, and I might do some basic stuff, because basic stuff is what everybody needs to learn. Like I'm probably going through stuff on this video that I'm just assuming people understand and people have no idea about. Like some people might even be like, I don't even know what Unreal Engine is. Like Unreal Engine is this software I'm using, and you can download it from Epic Games, I think. But yeah, and you can just build your own game inside Unreal Engine. But yeah, so I might start making a few basic tutorials, but I don't know enough yet to be able to like follow up. So if I could say, look, this is how you do this, is how you do that, and if someone says, yeah, but why, I kind of wouldn't have that depth of knowledge sort of thing. So I don't think I'll be making any tutorials in the very near future, but possibly in the next month or two I might make some basic tutorials. But yeah, I don't want to ramble on too much. I just wanted to kind of give a progress update. But yeah, this is kind of what I've been messing around with for the last few days instead of actually playing games. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video and got some use out of it. Hopefully, apart from except it's just me boasting that how clever I think I am because I've made the character run around. But yeah, no, I am enjoying it, really, really enjoying it. And the good thing about Unreal is it's almost like a game in itself. So working out all the things and is almost like playing a game itself. So it makes kind of learning fun, I suppose, especially if you're into this sort of stuff. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that video and have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.